So you can see the holes, the attachment holes for the piping line up with the old one and the new one. So that's why I got the same brand. And they, the technical support, quote unquote, told me to get this 48 square foot filter, and the old one was a 60 square foot filter. So God only knows why they told me that. But anyway, I think I'm going to be okay. This one cost a little bit less, a few $100 less, but I think I'll just have to run it longer run time. Other than that, I don't think there really be much difference. They're both DE, which stands for diatomaceous earth. DE filters. You can see that's the filter body there, and the white part gets coated with the DE, and then the water flows through the white part in the DE, and that's what filters it. Okay, next hour or so I'm going to be digging in the dirt to set this down even, and I'm not going to take any videos of that. I call this a nibbler. I don't know what the oscillating something tool. I'm going to use that to try and cut some lines in there, and once I've got some lines cut, I might just chisel away what I need to. So like that. So I want to give you an idea of what I'm doing. I actually decided to lay this on its side like that. You can see the cutting edge on it, and I'm kind of shaving down a layer. Remember, I'm only going to go 1/2 inch, and I've kind of marked out where I need to. So I'm doing it like that, basically. I think the roots have lifted this pad up on this side mostly, so I'm mostly concentrating on dropping this down, and I test fitted it already, and it's pretty close to there, so much better than digging out this pad. There you can see I pushed it in. These are gonna screw on like that, so it's pretty much there. I'm gonna take another 1/8 of an inch off. Actually, what I might do is get a level and put a level on this. So the side nearest the palm, which is right here, that's a palm tree. This side and the back side are the ones that are raised up the most. So I'm just going to dig those down a bit, and I'm going to leave the other two the same because it's pretty much there. Well, I apologize. I kind of rushed through the end of it, but I think you get the meat of it. I put the grid in, I put the top on. I'm supposed to torque it to 12 foot-pounds, and started it up, and it's running, and it's not leaking. So if you have any questions, post them in the comments. Give me a thumbs up or a like if this helps you out. Subscribe to the channel if you want more from Froggy. Ring the bell if you want notifications. Be safe, have fun. Froggy out. Bye-bye. And the pool's a little cloudy, but it has to run, I don't know, probably a couple of days before I can, because it was shut down for not quite 2 weeks, but it was shut down for quite a while, and more than a week. And I had to super chlorinate it every day so it didn't get green, but it did get cloudy. So I'm going to keep the pool running until I go to bed tonight. Okay? Froggy out. Bye. So here's an idea of what's going on. Of course, there is actually some kind of a pad underneath there. I don't think it's concrete. I don't know what it is. But there's some kind of a pad that's buried in the dirt. And wouldn't you know that the alignment, it's about a 1/2 inch off. The new one is about 1/2 inch high. If it was a 1/2 inch low, that would be wonderful because I could build it up, but it's a 1/2 inch high. So I'm going to have to dig around that slab or whatever it is, and dig it out, drop it all by about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch, and then put it in. So nothing but straight up labor. I got my crowbar, hammer, chisel there to cut roots. I moved some of these blocks around. I had those blocks made when I had the deck poured. They're kind of handy little blocks, but heavy. That one's probably 80 pounds, 90 pounds. That one's probably 45. So, here we go. I'm not going to film any of this. I'll be back. Oh, one more thing just for the fun of it. That's the only place that's in direct sunlight. So I'm working in direct sunlight. Everything else is in the shade. Go figure. So here's where we're at. The slab of whatever it's made out of goes all the way from about 6 inches left, about where that power line is there, to the back of the pump, across. You can see it there. You can see where I've dug around it, all the way over to there. So it's a big slab. It's not a small one like I thought it was just for the filter. So what I'm going to do, you can see those scratch marks. I'm only about a 1/2 inch high, so I'm going to find something that I can grind down a 1/2 inch in those, because it has little feet on it. It's not a big flat circle or anything. It has 4 feet on it. See that? That's one of them right there, sitting on top of that power line. That's one of the feet. So the old one was a big circle. So I'm gonna see if I can find something that I can grind with. Hi guys and gals, Froggy here. Well, you know the old saying, it's always something. This is my pool filter. It's 21, 2, 3 years old. Anyway, 10-year warranty. I repaired it, and you can look at that other video where I repaired it. And I think my repair is good, but it split the other way. So this is toast. I'm not going to repair it another time, and they don't make this part anymore. So I ordered a new one, and this is me taking the old one out. It's kind of big and bulky, but it's really pretty simple. It's just an in and out connection there. Now, hopefully, if the new one that I ordered fits and lines up everything, then it'll be pretty easy to put the new one in, but I won't get that till after the 4th of July. So today, this is just a disassembly. I unscrewed the clamp. The clamp goes around the middle, put the 2 halves together, and now let's get her out. After years of doing this the hard way, which is to try and lift this whole assembly here off of this pipe. This is where it connects onto this pipe here, and it just gets very heavy and hard and tight, and you have to lift it straight up. You can't cock it one way or the other way or it binds up. So after doing that for many years and busting my back, I figured out an easier way to do that, which is just to disassemble all of these wings. I'll call them wings, little filter wings. Take this top off just by unscrewing this. Now, the other end of this, and it's like a threaded rod that's about 2.5 feet long. It's not attached to anything. It'll spin, but if you use an impact driver, you can knock this nut loose and this will stay attached. See, actually I can spin it now with my fingers, but with the impact driver it comes off. So little tip. Well, I take it back what I said. It is my repair that failed. I'll see if I can figure out how long it lasted. I want to say maybe a year, but anyway, the bottom line is, and you've been advised, repairing these pressure vessels is a temporary losing battle. Once their lifetime limit has been exceeded, you're just going to have to replace it. If you can get a part, you can replace the part. It seems like the top cracks before the bottom for some reason. So maybe you can, buy two tops and one bottom. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. It's multiple layers of fiberglass with multiple layers of epoxy, two-part marine epoxy. And it just gets underneath there, and it's not meant to stand up to heat cycling. This goes from 50F to like 100F cycling when I use the spa, and up to 25 psi. So it just won't handle that. There's too much expansion and contraction, in my opinion.